Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Providence here. If this is your first time stopping by, you're most definitely welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by on this channel. So on today's video, I am going to be talking about the 7 baby steps to financial freedom, and this is the Dave Ramsey baby step. So if you don't know Dave Ramsey, he is a financial advisor. Like, he deals with finances, and he has a YouTube channel, and people call him to ask questions here and there. And I knew Dave Ramsey through my husband, and he gives like good financial advice. Let's say, for example, if you're in debt, you want to come out from debt, you have car notes, student loan, and you want to be able to come out from that financial debt to financial freedom. He gives important financial advices, and also you can go on his YouTube channel to see the advices he gives. He's called Dave Ramsey. So these are his baby steps to financial freedom. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. So let's get right into the video. So y'all, like, the Dave Ramsey baby step to financial freedom has really helped Fred and I. And also, we started this baby step without us knowing it was by Dave Ramsey. We didn't even know there was a baby step or whatever. We just used our initiative and our knowledge. And also, my husband is very good with finances, like on how to like deal with finances, how to allocate finances. Yeah, so that really helped us a lot to kind of know like how to kind of like budget and put our money into different places. And I myself, I did things that has to do with finances in school, so both of us are just really good on that part. So that's what we did, and it really did help. It helped us a lot. And yeah, so one day I was going through YouTube, and I saw the baby step, and I was like, oh wow, this is a good one. So I called my husband. I was like, babe, I just found something online that I feel like we should apply. And he's like, what is it? I was like, oh, it's called the Dave Ramsey baby step to financial freedom. He's like, oh well, I know about that before, but I've never really looked into it. He's like, okay, tell me about it, let's do it. So when I started telling him about when I started telling my husband about this baby step, he's like, well babe, we're doing this, we're doing that. So I was like, oh wow, that's really good. So we've been using this method right from the first year of our marriage, and it has worked for us. So I want to come up here and share with you guys. It's really easy, not really a lot of like stress. Yeah, so the first number 1 baby step is on my phone. I'm gonna read it to you guys so you guys can see. So it said, save 1,000 for your starter emergency fund. So this is a better way to start saving money, to start keeping money somewhere else. We need emergency fund, because with the coronavirus, if there's anything we learned from it, was the fact that anything can happen at any time, and we have to be prepared. Our jobs are not guaranteed, so it is so important to have emergency funds. And this really helped us. Even in the coronavirus time, we were expecting our baby, so like this didn't really stop us, in the sense that we were very prepared, because we know that, okay, well, we have emergency fund we can fall back into, even if anything happens to our job. So it's always important to have emergency fund, and the best way for you to start is $1,000, which is not really a lot. So if you're working, you can actually save every 2 weeks or every week to make that 1,000. You can have it for anything when you're in distress, so it's a good way to start. So number 2 is pay off all debt except the house using debt snowballs. So guys, here is the debt snowball method on how to pay your debt. So it's listed in 5 stages. I'm gonna read them out for you, and on the next slides I have like examples on how you can do that. So the first one is list all your debt from smallest to the largest amount on, ignore interest rates. Number 2, pay minimums on every debt except the smallest one. Number 3 is pay as much as you can on the smallest debt until you pay it off. Then number 4 is, once the smallest debt is paid, roll that payment minimum plus extras over to the next debt
on the list. And then the last one is repeat until all your debts are paid and you are debt free. So I am going to explain this in details on the next slide. So right here I've listed all my outstanding debt. This is an illustration. So I listed the debt from the smallest to the biggest. So the smallest debt is $50 credit card, and then the biggest is student loan of $300. So right here now I have budgeted $200 from my income to pay off the debt, and what I'm gonna do is to pay off the credit card first, and then I'll put the remaining $50 into the other debts I have. So yeah, moving on to the next stage, what I'm gonna do is after paying off my credit card, I will go over to pay my phone bill. I'll put in $50, that is over, and then I'll put $75 in the other debt I have. So moving on, once my phone bill is gone, I'm going to move on into my car notes. I'm going to pay the whole $50, $150, and put the other $50 into the student loan. And then by the time that is gone, I only have my student loan and I'm done paying that, so I'm debt free. So using the snowball method really works.
Paying your car loan, paying all the debt you have, it's really important, because then you know that, okay, well, if I'm working, I'm not really worried about my credit cards, I'm not worried about anything. All I know that I'm gonna have money to invest, to save, to put in RRSP. So paying all your debt is very important. So the only thing you're focusing on is just your mortgage. So it's really important to use the step to pay your debt, little by little. The number 3 step is save 3 to 6 months of your expenses in a fully emergency fund. So this is really good, and also with the coronavirus as well, like I said, me and Fred weren't that worried because we know that we had emergency fund. So the $1,000 you have saved before, keep on adding to it, so that you know that if anything will happen in the span of 3 to 6 months, you'll be able to pay things, you'll be able to have your normal life without stressing or being homeless. You'll be able to live. So this really helps a lot, in the sense that, like, if you're able to increase that $1,000 to like $7,000, it's really good. So you know, if anything happens, for you to get another job, you have to wait like few months or whatever, or if your job shut down for a period, at least you know you have money saved up for you and your family. So this number 3 step is really good. So number 4 is it says baby 4, invest 15% of your household income in retirement. So this is the RRSP. This one as well is really important, investing for your retirement. And also, it's so funny because I'm going to talk about that in another video, how Fred and I allocate our finances. We use percentage as well, and we really didn't know about this method before using percentage. We just felt like percentage is really better, in the sense that instead of we doing like, okay, well, you do X amount of this, we would bring a percentage of our income, put it somewhere, allocate it different ways, and it really does help. So percentage really helps, and investing 15% of your income, it's not really bad. You have 85% left for you to do whatever you want to do. Invest, save for other things, save for monthly expenses. So it's a good way for you to kind of have everything balanced. So the number 5 step is save for your children's college fund. This is also important. It's really good because, you know, okay, at least for example, you're able to save some money for your kids when they want to go to college, so you don't have to touch your retirement savings or your savings plan. So if you start saving a small amount, it goes a long way to when the child wants to go to uni. So in Canada, we are so blessed enough to have child benefits, and then that you could just save that money you're getting from the government to towards your child's education, and you can add more so that it goes faster, because sometimes when you're making more money, the government doesn't really give you that much, or when your income is a little bit low, then they give you a certain amount. So this is actually a good one to prepare the child, to prepare yourself for the future of the child. So this is actually a good step. Baby number 6, pay off your home early. So I know this one is really like a little bit hard, but it's possible, you know, like they said, step by step. It's a baby step. You take it step by step, and before you know, you're done. And that's why it's always good for you to look into home prices before you buy a home, to make sure that you're not getting something too expensive or too higher than the market price. So yeah, that is another good way for you to pay off your home early enough. Last step is build wealth and give. Giving is a principle. When you have wealth, when you give, you receive, which I'm going to talk in another video, so expect that video. Giving is a principle. So when you're able to live, when you're able to have no debt to pay, your home is paid off, your kids have savings for their school, you have a retirement savings plan, you have emergency funds, it's really important, because then you cannot build wealth and be able to give. Giving is a principle. You give and you receive. It's a way to financial freedom. Actually, giving is a way to financial freedom. So now I'm going to tell you guys the step that Fred and I, we've passed and what we've done. So Fred and I, we've actually done most of the step. So we finished with we've done baby step 1, and we've baby step 2. By the grace of God, by the end of this year, we should be done with everything, and we really don't have a lot of debt, just student loans, not a lot of amounts left, so which is good. And baby step 3, we've done that already. Yeah, we have that. And then baby step 4, yes, we're doing that. Baby step 5, we're doing that. Baby step 6, no, we haven't done that. So I would say the one that we've not really done so much is baby step 2, baby step 6, and baby step 7. So those are the steps that we are in right now, we're following. So yeah, it's a really good plan for you to get into towards your financial freedom. See, let me tell you guys something. When you're not paying no debt, you don't have any car loan, you don't have to pay like monthly things, life is so easy. Like, I'm telling you guys, like Fred and I are testimonies of that. Like, just being able to live below your means is a big step to financial freedom. So that's one of the major steps to financial freedom. So when you're able to live below your means, it's just really amazing. And when you have no debt is a killer. For example, when people take car loans and all those things, is a lot of money, because you're paying this and money is like going every month. So when you're able to deal with that, you're able to build wealth, you're able to think properly, use the money you're getting to create whatever you want to do. So yeah, so I really love this baby step, Dave Ramsey baby step, and I hope this video is helpful to people out there who are looking into how they want to allocate their money, how they want to get out of debt, how they want to get to their financial freedom, how they want to be able to build wealth and give. These are baby steps that you can follow to help you get there faster. So thank you so much. I hope this video is helpful to people out there. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys, love you.